Honk.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hopefully this is working now. Welcome back to Dicebreaker, where we're painting, hopefully with sound this time. Can you hear us? Can they hear us? Do you want to say something, Wills?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yay, lovely voices. It's perfect.
Yay.
Woo, fantastic.
Could you flip the screen for us, please?
This one.
This
Oh,
cam.
it's a camera.
Oh, that's
Of
good.
course.
Okay, shall we start from the top?
We're
Yay.
back. Sorry,
I
gang.
mimed, if you were watching the previous stream that was hastily aborted because the sound was awful, I mimed Earthsea. And
I mimed Jurassic World too.
And if you're that guy who moaned at us on Twitter because the sound wasn't working on one of our other videos, you're going to love this one.
wow.
Oh,
You're
dear.
swinging.
Right.
Okay, so hello, and we're doing
Infinite
another.
sand to you all.
We're doing another Dicebreaker painting stream because we like to paint, or at least Wheels and I know we like to paint. For all Alex knows, she could absolutely hate it because
I like
she is.
painting.
Oh,
I
okay.
just don't know if I like painting miniatures.
Well, we're going to find out because you're about to paint your very first miniature live on the internet. No pressure or anything. So you got your miniature, you got your brushes. We've already talked a little bit about paints. This is a wet palette, and it's going to change your life. Wet palette is basically, it's just some wet kitchen towel with some greaseproof paper on it, and it stops your paints from drying out when they're on your palette, and it also means that they'll be a little bit smoother, so they'll go on your models nicely.
Okay.
So, yeah, hello to everybody watching. Thank you for sticking with us through our technical difficulties. Now we're going to reward you by painting.
Benjamin says this can't be a Dicebreaker stream. The sound works.
Hey.
At the start of the last one, I was like, we've started on time. Ugh. Giving it the big one. But, oh well.
I have a joke
Go on
that I tried to tell the last time we did this, but
Yep.
then there was no sound.
Uh-huh.
So these guys still haven't heard the punchline, or even the joke
then.
itself.
Oh my god.
Wheels,
This
your
is my
face
weekly
kind
bad
of-
joke.
Just make sure your face doesn't clip into the frame too much.
Clip into
Anyway.
the frame.
Alright.
Go on.
So, the joke is, where do pencils like to go on holiday?
I don't know, Alex. Where do pencils like to go on holiday?
Pennsylvania?
I actually liked that.
Yeah, me too. They're usually really bad, but this one was quite good.
What do you mean, no? You're allowed to like it, but still recognise that that was a bad joke.
That's a great joke.
I was into it.
Oh
Pennsylvania.
dear.
There you go.
So anyway, it looks like, well, basically this week Wheels is cracking on with his
Ghosty boys.
his Night Haunt for
Ghosty boys.
Age of Sigmar Warcry. I've switched up a little bit, partly because after the last stream I left my Boingrot Bounders on a train, and I still haven't got them back. I think they're lost forever. So I've assembled some Ossiarch Bone Reapers from the brand new Feast of Bones set. I'm going to be painting them. And
I hope you like
Lolies, you've
eating
got
bones.
some Sisters of the Thorn.
Yeah, which have been pushed out.
Yeah, what's up with that,
What's that
Will?
about?
Because I forgot to put the bigger picture, because we had it smaller because it was just you in frame before, but now.
Oh.
So
Oh,
let's,
look.
let's take me
It's not
out
even- yeah.
and then have both.
Take me
How
out.
rude.
So anyway, right. Here's how you go about getting your base colour going.
Teach me.
Pick a paint to start off painting.
Pick a
Oh,
pack of
Lord.
paint to do your painting project.
For example, I'm going to start painting bones, so I'm using Xandri dust.
Ooh. Okay. Let me just have a quick. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. That's
Ooh.
the one I'm going for.
Rakarth flesh, a classic. You want to give that a good shake, because it will have separated a bit.
A real good shake.
Real good shake. If you like pina coladas and shaking acrylic paints. Right, that'll do. Then you pop it open. Yours is going to be a bit stiffer because it's brand new. I swore then, under my breath. There you go. Right, now, here's what you bloody do. You get your brush, and you
This
see,
one?
yeah, in your little well there. Just pick up some paint. You don't need much, and just dab it on your palette there.
If you like rolling dice at midnight.
So, just while you're doing that, let me show you. See how thick this paint is right now?
Yeah.
If I just start, I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Don't do it. Just.
No, it's fine. If I start slapping it down, see how thick that is, how it's filling in the holes.
Yeah.
It's obscuring all the detail. You don't want that. So here is the most important thing you will ever learn about painting miniatures. Then you paint!
Coats. Two thin coats.
So a wet palette will help with this, but what you want to do is get a tiny bit of water and just mix it in. I've maybe overdone it there. Oh, no, that's okay. So you want your paint to be a bit thinner, like that, see? So it's like, that'll then, I'll show you as contrast on this side. Goes on a lot smoother, you're not obscuring the details, like that, see? And then you let it dry, and you give it another thin coat. So you build up the colour without like slopping a bunch of paint on,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
So should I be like wetting my brush before I go in on this?
Nah.
No.
That's fine. You can just like grab a dollop of it. Yeah. And then, honestly, the tiniest, just pretty much just touch the tip of your brush in the water. There you go. And then just sort of give that a little mix in. And then, off you go, sunshine.
So we've got a couple of hints from the chat as well, just a few pro tips for our new starter.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink the paint water. Does not improve your painting ability.
Drink your paint water.
Modi Do says, don't wash your brushes in Recorder-Lig. And
That's
Jax would just like us to know that Too Thin Coats is a great band name.
Too thin coats. Too thin coats.
Also sounds like a good alternative if you don't have like a good winter coat.
I agree. My perfect date would be May 3rd.
Where am I putting this?
Wherever you want.
I know,
It's the beauty of painting. These are yours now.
I don't want to mess it up.
You won't.
God.
Everyone starts somewhere.
There's no such thing as mistakes.
I've still got the very first miniatures I painted because I only, well, actually I painted some as a child. The very first miniatures I painted when I went back to it, I don't know what that was, but I assume it was disrespectful.
No, it was Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob Ross. Oh, I see. I look at them now and I look at them and think, wow, I've come on a long way. Those don't look very good. But
this one's so pretty. I just want to, I want it to be good.
Well, maybe like 2 years from now, when you're a painting pro, we'll get you another set and you can see the difference in your ability.
yeah,
Johnny, that looks cool already.
thanks.
Oh yeah,
It's
it does.
Bones.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Bones. Come on, Bones.
Bones are good fun. I've tried to do a little bit of underpainting. Like when I was spray painting these, I gave them a zenithal highlight. But I didn't do as much underpainting as I did with the gobos because I didn't have much time. And I'm still sad.
Darth Levidius says it's currently out in the lashes of rain in Dublin, but this
Ooh.
stream has chased the storm clouds away.
Oh.
Beep.
Not literally, of course.
It's always, to be fair, it's always raining. Especially if it's not June.
It's bombing it down in Brighton at the minute.
Yeah, and it's not. It wasn't supposed to rain today.
You keep saying this.
Can't stress that enough. Cannot stress that
The weatherman lied to you.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm cycling. I would have brought my
Oh,
rain
no.
trousers if I'd known.
Rain trousers.
Yeah, hello.
Trousers made of rain.
Bam, bam, bam. Why don't you call my name? Da, da, da,
Rain
Trousers.
Bam, bam.
da. Never be mad to moo.
Oh man, I'm gonna think that now every time I wear them.
Good. I'm glad to know that like a bit of me will always go with you when you are wearing your
Rain
rain
trousers.
trousers. I nearly said bone trousers then because I'm painting so.
Johnny
many
will
bones.
always be in your trousers and your heart.
Stop that.
HR.
We just have them on speed dial at this point, I reckon.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some collars on some cloaks.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've got some.
collars?
Where are we? There we are.
Are you saying collars or are you saying colours like your
What? Collars,
collars.
as in the collar of a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As in, I just pop my collar, tip my hat, and turn my back on the ones that hated me. Do
Yes,
that.
yes,
Never going
exactly,
home
mate.
alone.
I thought you were saying like colours.
What?
You know, like colours.
To be fair, I thought the same initially.
Thanks.
These are easy and fun to paint.
Yeah, I've got like crazy details that I'm trying to avoid here.
On your base coat, you don't have to be obsessed about being too neat because you can always tidy it up when you go paint the other stuff in.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry too much. And that looks bloody good.
Aww.
Good job, mate.
Ryan X says, I'm currently sat on a radiator due to being soaked by a car driving through a puddle whilst I was
Oh.
walking home.
Oh no.
What
that's
is the matter with
worst.
rain? Why does it have to keep ruining everyone's days? Honestly.
There's a big puddle in Shoreditch in
I'm sure there's more than one.
Not the Shoreditch puddle.
we used to like in my old job we used to always look out the window and be like just essentially
Just
like
wait.
jeer when people got like
Yes,
hit
mate.
by the big puddle. But it's actually like
I've got a lot of time for that.
famously big, like it's crazy. Like at one
Was
point
it just never ending? It's just the puddle never disappeared?
no, because it's at a point like it's so big that when a car drives through it, half the time they just can't avoid it.
I
There's
know
no
the
way.
one you mean.
By Bucks Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I actually know the puddle you're talking about.
Oh, we all know the Shoreditch puddle, don't we?
Oh, we should do.
Listen, Brighton and Hove.
Am I right?
It's
You're
okay
the
that
odd
we're
one out
Londoners.
Listen, I've lived in more than one place.
So have I. I've travelled the world, mate.
Do you mean travel the British Isles?
Excuse me. Ireland's not in Britain, so.
I didn't say it's part of Britain. It's part of the British
But
Isles.
I've lived obviously outside of the British Isles. So there.
Well then. Still not getting the world from this.
I lived in Paris for a year. I lived in Greece for 2 summers.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised in Germany.
So we're saying Europe. Is that?
What's gotten into you today?
Yeah.
You're being very combative.
Where have you lived?
I'm being a pedant. I've lived in like the south of England my entire life. I'm just being a knob.
Well, you can stop it any time you wish.
You're so nice. Rain trousers. That's really in my head now.
It's getting warm again. Anyone else warm?
No, I'm great.
Okay,
I'm having a
actually.
good time.
I think I just get warm too easily.
Can you swap that out for the
Of course.
other bone lad? So I've done that basically.
Hey there, Mr. Bones. We're so glad to put you in the camera angle.
There you go. Not my finest work, but it's basing, isn't it? So what you can do. What else is the chat saying? I deliberately didn't bring in my laptop because I can't wear my glasses and paint.
It's funny you should say that, my friend, because we have a super chat from Luke
Oh.
Gray who says, I would love to play RPG board games, but I have no one to play with. What do you recommend I do, and how do I convince my non-RPG player friends to play? Well, you've got 2 alternative outcomes from this. Because the first one, of course, is to try and get your friends to play, which is a difficult process because RPGs are one of the most sort of daunting board games.
Yeah, they're very intimidating.
But if your friends are not feeling it, then there is always the chance that you could find someone online to play with because through the magic of the internet, you can do a lot of sort of like play by forum or play by email even if you're like 80, or you can play by Discord. It's
Discord, Roll20, lots of places. They have their own ready-made communities, and you can just sort of like meet new people, make new friends, or just work on your mates and try and find a game that is easy for them to grasp and pick up. Like, there's an RPG that is not out in physical edition yet, but I'm going to look at it soon. It's called Quest, and it is extremely straightforward, but in a really good, like, fun way that enables you, I think, to just get started on adventures. So pick something that's quite sort of easy to pick up, like something like the Savage Worlds rule system. I think is very easy to learn, and then sort of go from there. Just work on them.
I think also, like, for me, I never really had an interest in RPGs, and then a bunch of people I knew, I kind of got into it, and I still was a bit like, oh, I don't know, I think this is, like, not for me. And then I did a one-off, like, one of my friends just led a one-off for us, and I've been, like, hooked ever since.
Yes.
So I reckon if you can sit them down for, like, one session, you never know, they might actually fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Also, I find meetup groups can be quite good if you've got a meetup group locally. I met some new people when I went to a meetup group and played some D&D.
Made some fun new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made some friends at PAX Unplugged last year when we played The Witcher, and it was just very, very nice.
Yeah, a few people in the chat saying you could also try your friendly local board game cafe.
Yep.
There's quite a few popping up now. I
Yeah.
mean, you're
Sort
the
of everywhere.
expert of UK board game cafes, aren't
Yeah.
you? Because you've been to every single one, is that right?
I've been to a lot of them, yeah.
And they've started fights in all of them.
And we have another super chat from Saul Reed. who
Bloody
says,
hell.
Thanks for the lovely, nice, relaxed stream.
Hello, Saul.
I just got out of surgery yesterday for
Oh,
a
yeah.
hernia,
Oh,
and now I'm
mate.
bedbound for 2 weeks. Oh my God, Saul.
We got you back, man.
Yeah, we are here to provide the content.
We will be on the internet because that's where our jobs are. I'm glad that you finally got your hernia fixed.
Have you heard Weird Al Yankovic's cover of Living in America entitled Living with a Hernia?
I haven't.
Well,
No,
there
I
you
haven't
go.
either.
Perhaps you should listen to that now.
To be honest with you, Saul, you've got enough time to listen to Weird Al's entire
Discography.
discography. And make sure to listen
but
to
then-
the soundtrack to the original 1986 Transformers movie.
Yeah.
That's got Weird Al, Weird Al on it, and it's a really good song.
Yeah. And
It's the one
also,
that plays when they're fighting the Junkions.
when you're listening to Living with a Hernia, you can be like, huh, that's not me anymore, and then you'll be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you feel better.
We've got another super chat
Stop
from
it.
Soldier 18/12/1915 who says a question for Johnny.
Yep.
How much alcohol have you consumed while being the DM for the Oxventurous D&D adventures?
So much. Let's see. In a live show is generally about 2 hours. I will go through probably about 2 bottles of ale. That's like a litre of beer, and I'll have a hip flask with me. So call that, I don't know, quadruple whiskey or something. Which in 2 hours is quite a lot, really. But I'm on such an adrenaline sort of high, I don't really notice. During the normal recordings, we drink at a very relaxed pace, and it's a lot of talking, so you don't get as much of an opportunity to get it down, yeah, as you'd think. But yeah,
There you go.
so there that is. Basically, yeah, quite a lot.
Well,
Depends if we're counting the pints afterwards when everyone's calming down.
Crime says roll to save your kidney.
Roll to save you. Oh, yeah. that
You know what? I don't think kidneys actually get as affected by booze. I think it's more your liver.
I think that might have been an Oxventure reference.
Okay.
Because at one point, Egbert, that's Mike Channel's character, had his kidney stolen
Oh, that's not nice.
by a sorceress.
You've been watching all of the episodes, haven't you?
I
You're a
haven't seen
mega
all
fan.
of them yet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm making my way
spoilers.
through total spoilers, but whatever, man.
I got a coffee this morning in the station. I was served by a woman called Liliana, and was like, "Ah!" And I was like, "No, that's a fictional enemy you made up, Johnny. You made your own bed there. Shut it." How you getting on?
I think Is this quite thick now again? Should I make it quite thick?
That's good.
No, that's really good. I think it's
And then you're going to give that a watch and it'll give it a nice level of detail as well.
lovely detail.
Oh,
I kind of-
you've got some
I-
lovely details in it.
Oh, lovely detail.
It's gone a bit messy, like it's gone other stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
You said it was okay.
So you see this chest plate that I've diligently painted?
Yeah.
That's going to be blue. Didn't need to paint that at all. Just
Okay.
did. Because I'm a maverick.
Because I'm a
I'm
bad
a
boy.
Will you pass me down the skeleton, please?
Ugh. You just
Not
do-
that one.
No? Oh, this one.
That one.
You got 3 of the bad boys. Of the bad bone boys.
You get 3 in the box, so I thought, I know.
Oh, bad to the bone.
It's just like, I mean, who wouldn't want to build and paint 3 General Grievuses?
Yeah, true.
General Grievi. Hello there.
Hello
General Kenobi. Made myself laugh then. He said as if that's never happened before.
That is 100% of your audience, Johnny.
Yup. Ouch. So yeah, again, if you're just joining us, this is my good friend Lolies and Wheels, to whom I'm no longer talking. We're painting some brand new Warhammer, and Lolies has never done it before.
No.
And
How are you finding it so far?
So far, I've only painted one colour.
is it relaxing? Is it stressful?
Yeah, it's so relaxing that I'm forgetting we're on a live stream and I'm just sitting here in silence. Just like, yeah, shush. I'm trying to paint.
Well, that's a good sign. Like, because I would hate if you're like, oh my god, I secretly hate this. This is tedious. Do I really have to paint the whole thing?
No.
To be
Well,
perfect.
not yet, but I feel like when I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty details, it's going to go one of 2 ways. I'm either going to absolutely love it, or I'm going to be like, oh my god, this is torture.
Yeah.
Just be finished already. So we'll see when that comes.
To be perfectly honest, we've been on some paint streams before, and for whatever reason, my model has just not been working, and I've been stressed.
I really felt for you when we were painting Star Wars Legion
Oh,
figures.
mate.
He was having a really bad time painting a stormtrooper, and I was just like, burp, burp, burp. 'Cause
Slapping on some brown.
Yeah, like I had a very just lackadaisical approach to those rebels.
Will Cornish sends us a super chat. Hello, Will.
Hello, Will.
Hey.
Killing time at work today, watching some painting and writing tests. Then tomorrow, I'm off to play in the Netrunner UK Championship.
Oh, mate, good luck.
Beep. Can we have lots of good luck and big love for Will in
Love
his lead
and
up
big
to the
love.
tournament?
Oh, I actually I started feeling a little bit anxious then out of sympathy. Because I used to play in Doomtown tournaments, and they were nerve-wracking.
And then we have another super chat here from Josh
Ah.
Pierini,
Try not to
who
spoil
says,
it.
"Hey guys, really enjoyed yesterday's Paranormal Detectives video.
Yay!
Are there any other board games you recommend with more unconventional play styles like that?" Now there's an interesting one. I'm going to talk about one that we haven't played, but I've been really interested in having a go with that we saw.
Go on then.
You know what I'm going to say. It's Slide Quest. So there's a game called Slide Quest, which I've seen played, but haven't played myself.
I really want to play it.
4 people are around a board that's sort of mounted into the box, and they have like a little plastic handle. And as they sort of tilt, they can tilt the whole board between them. They have to work together to get it at certain angles. And you play as a little hero who's sliding across the surface, like a totem on ice or something. And you have to get him to certain points whilst avoiding pitfalls and enemies and stuff. And it looks really
A
fun.
marble run dungeon crawler.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? What else is different and good?
Oh my god, we've got another super chat whilst you're
Oh,
thinking.
bloody hell,
Zega Genesis
Bang
said, no,
on.
Zega.
I said Sega.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I love how Johnny used his real stag do for D&D.
Oh.
Why did that take so long?
I don't know. Because I was thinking about my own stag do, and I was like, I didn't. What? Because my actual stag do, we did archery tag. We played some Mysterium. We had a literal piss up in a brewery.
Nice.
Can I come to your stag do?
I mean, it's already happened.
I'm afraid.
You have another one, and can I come? This
No.
sounds like fun. Can we just have like a party, which is just like?
Can
a
we
stag
just have a
do?
piss up?
Yes, we can have a piss up.
Can we play Mysterium and do archery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool then.
Oh, actually, mate, there's a thing on Wednesday if you want to come to like a soft launch of a brewery tap room.
Me?
I mean, and Wheels if he wants to come up.
No, I'm not in London. I
And
get
Wheels
it.
if he wants to come up from Brighton.
Yeah.
Cool. I will tell you details.
Off the stream. I think I dropped my lid.
You
Oh, there it
can
is.
meet my wife, whose name I do not say on the
Aw.
internet.
I haven't met her yet.
Will Watson be there?
It depends how busy the event's going to be.
I
But
thought you were
maybe.
going to say it depends how busy Watson is.
She's
Hello,
got a lot
Ali.
going on. There are things to smell. She breaks up fights between our cats, and that takes up a lot of
Yeah,
our time.
I would say so.
You know.
Don't touch my paints.
Lead Belcher is a metallic paint. It's
Yes.
good for weapons.
It's look, it's
Right,
shiny.
I think this is done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
What are you going to do next?
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Right, no, I gotta do his
So-
under chin.
If you look at the face here,
There's
Yeah.
quite a
you can
lot
see
of
how
lads going on in the chat.
certain elements are like. You see, it's a bit striped almost.
Yeah.
You can see the underpaint coming through.
Yeah.
That's where a second coat comes in.
Uh-huh.
Because the second coat can be really, really thin, but it just goes whoop straight on,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd be amazed by how much it will just sort of like bring all the colour together without taking as long as that did, basically.
Okay.
So I would actually say
Well
get a
done.
bit more alcohol flesh, thin it down again,
Okay.
and then just touch up what you've done.
Cool.
Cool beans.
I love how just adding one member to the team has added so much chaotic energy.
It
into
really
this
has. And what chaotic energy. In a good way. It's fine. You're fine. It's all right. Okay, so that is one thin coat on all three. Do I
I'm
want to
doing
do
s-
another?
I'm doing some weapons now.
I might not. I might just go completely maverick and go one thin
I was
coat.
hoping you'd do one in like a white.
Hmm?
I was hoping you'd do one in white.
Or what? Leave it white.
Yeah, because
Nah.
I liked it when it was white.
I want them all to look like this when they're done.
Why would they all look the same though?
Because
Surely
they're
they have
all
their
from the
own-
same mass grave.
But do they not have their own personalities and,
No.
wants and
No,
desires?
No,
They also have Nagash.
Who?
they are Undead
Nagash is
Legion.
the Supreme Lord of the Undead. The guys I'm painting are basically debt collectors / the Bone Police, because lots of people owe Nagash souls, but they haven't been paying up. So he's like, sick of this. So he's released the Ossiarch Bone Reapers
to go and break people's
to
kneecaps
take what's due.
I see.
and then steal their kneecaps.
Yeah. Because Nagash is pretty legit. Sigmar, jerk. Said it before.
Here we
So,
go.
he's a jerk. He
Here
abandoned
we
the
go.
mortal realms. He's like, and then he like, was like, oh, actually, I need those back. Those are mine.
Michael Ray says, all hail Nagash, Def to Sigmar, brackets the jerk. And then YouTube
you.
chat tried to hide it. Propaganda from YouTube. Anti-Nagash propaganda.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Apparently jerk is held for review whenever you type it. So there you go.
That's interesting. I don't think I put that in our filter.
No, me neither.
How strange.
Oh well. Every time I come to watch one of these, the first thing I catch is Sigmar is a jerk, says Raffle
It's because Sigmar's a jerk.
And then Job303 Gaming is painting Nagash as current project.
That's cool. It's a big model. Unless you're painting the old Nagash, who looks like a festival clown. It's a hilarious sculpt. It really is. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that in terms of the base coat. Oopsie. Something like that. Out of there.
Yeah, Will, you got held for review by saying, hello, Wheels, I hope you're having a nice day, jerk. Glad this is a thing that I started.
Yep.
But yeah.
No one to blame but yourself.
We don't mind if you say jerk in our chat, as long as you don't spam it at me constantly.
Fair.
Right. We have a new super chat from Zanzibar White, who says, what would the chances be of a Dicebreaker Oxventure crossover D&D? Also, lads.
No comment?
No comment, eh? Interesting. Very interesting. How's it going, Alex?
Good, she's drinking and not looking suspicious.
I never look suspicious.
How is it going?
Good. I'm almost done with this second plate.
Sick. I'm going to get involved with some of... Do I want to go for Cantor Blue or Dark Reaper?
Ooh, what a question. Somebody asks you to chase that beer with some paint water. Don't. Stop it.
He actually did it. He did it. That's gross.
Drink your paint water.
I'm
I
toxic.
don't think so.
I can't wait for
It's a
Dicebreaker to be in a lawsuit because all my
Don't
fans
drink your
drank the
paint water. Basically I learned how to paint from Warhammer TV, which is a really good YouTube channel of painting tutorials, and Duncan Rhodes is is brilliant. He's one of the people that he's been on it for years. He's a great painter. He always talks about too thin coats, which I think is very entertaining. But there's a brilliant meme where he's pointing at the camera and it just says, drink your paint water. And I send it to one of my best friends sort of once a week, easy.
Easy.
Just to remind him, just drink your paint water. So I just find it very funny. There you go. And also, there's hardly any paint in this. I've accidentally drunk worse.
Yeah, that surprised me.
All right. Now I'm really done.
Now you're really done.
Just giving up. Cool. Pick a different base colour. Keep going.
Nice.
I know.
Or, if it suits you, if you'd like to carry on that colour, you could do the other one.
No, I don't want to carry on this colour. I'm sick of this colour.
Okay.
I could do the other one because I'm going to do the other one a different colour.
Ah, they're going to have different coloured stacks.
Yeah, because look.
Because you
different
can.
coloured stacks here.
That's nice.
I'm going to do one. I actually thought I was doing this one.
I think that's a Sister of the Thorn, that's a Wild Rider, is it? Aren't they like a double set or something?
Right.
Yeah, you can
Flip
build
it,
them.
yeah.
You can build them two ways.
Oh,
But you can paint them however you want.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about miniatures. They're yours.
Yep.
Well, whatever.
Good. I can see you're very much enthused.
I meant whatever to the instructions I'm following. that
Oh,
I'm
I
not
see.
following
Not
right.
like whatever to the discipline of painting.
No.
Yeah, screw you instructions.
Whatever beloved hobby of these two.
No, I mean the actual instructions. Like, I'm just going to do whatever now, because I'm already doing that.
Yep.
Um,
On police,
why is this guy
put
here?
up your hands.
How
Give
do I
us
get
your
the
bones.
paint off the bottom?
We are
After
arresting
you,
your
said,
bones.
after you said I never look suspicious, someone said, yeah, Wheels can vouch for that after the Blood on the Clock Tower game that you guys
Oh,
had.
just keep washing it in your water and keep wiping it on the. So you want to.
Right, well, did I look suspicious in that?
No, you didn't, because I didn't realise you were the imp right until
Give
the
it
end.
really good,
I did good.
and then wipe it quite firmly on there.
I'm going to use my other brush, because that one's already fraying a little bit. I think it was already, like, slightly frayed when I got it.
Okay, if you want to get the tip back, one good tip is you can try this at home. You dip the brush in the water, get your fingertip, do this back here, and then just go like that, and it knocks all the water off. Bam! Gives you a really good tip. Or you stick the brush in your mouth.
I'll tell you what else was a really good tip, Johnny.
I mean, it is
one.
a little bit. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, that's the first nice thing I've said on stream.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
You said
that
it in a
really
very
threw
aggressive
me.
manner.
I was like,
Look, I'm in a
hang
weird
on.
mood today, right?
I think,
I think we all are, yeah.
Yeah.
Snap.
What else is the chat saying?
The chat
Yeah,
is
tell us
saying,
more.
what is it with you guys and streaming at the same time as Eurogamer? Also, hi.
In fairness,
Oh yeah, you can see my thing. on
I
close-up cam.
asked.
Sorry.
I think I asked Eurogamer at the start of this week when they'd be streaming. No, I didn't. That was last week.
So this is mine.
Whoops, I guess, is the answer to that one. I don't know.
Where can you see it?
It's just a good stream day, isn't it?
Yeah, there it is.
Can you see that?
Yes, Alex.
It's hard to see. There you go. Looks like I'm attacking.
You know
the
it's
bone
right there,
now.
right?
Yeah, but
Oh, because it
That's
crops.
different,
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
get you. There you go.
Who
Alex's
won the-
first paint of coat.
yeah, I might as well start on the other one if people want
Paint
to
of
just
coat?
keep.
Paint of coat.
People want to keep gazing at my beautiful
First
writer.
painted coat, because it is the stag's coat.
Well done, you pulled it back.
Thank you.
Don't know that you
Not
did.
often that I do.
I'm gonna go.
We have a super chat from Emma Benton who says, just wanted to pop in to say hi.
Hi,
and then
Emma.
waving emoji.
Hello.
You are all lovely. Thank
Aw.
you for a chill stream to what is shaping up to be a stressful day.
Oh,
It is
mate.
appreciated, love heart.
I hope the day gets easier.
And you are appreciated, Emma Benton.
Yeah, you're really nice.
You sure are.
I said that in quite an aggressive way as well, didn't I?
Yeah,
Actually,
you're
I'm
really
going back to
nice.
Nice.
Do you see that?
Hmm?
I'm taking it back.
Say that, everyone. Oh, I can hear the bloody neighbours yelling at Death Stranding again.
Is that what they're playing?
The
Yeah.
neighbours.
So, yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned into this stream instead. You're
To be
nice.
fair, from what I've heard, I can't imagine Death Stranding is that fun to watch.
They're
Whoa.
fun to watch, though.
Yes.
They make anything fun. Most things fun.
As long as
Wow,
you're not
wow,
the
wow.
subject of it.
Okay, so shade is Seraphim Sepia.
I've got that.
Yeah.
Do I have it though?
No.
How do you
You
know?
have, because I've looked at your paints. You've got two shades, Agrax and Reichman.
Oh, does I
Hail,
sign-
mighty Agrax! It's a good shade. Okay, let's talk about shading the
Actually,
miniatures.
should I? Okay, sorry.
Before we talk about shading in miniatures, let's talk about Jeffrey, who has a super chat for us. Who says, or which says rather, hello. Any advice for someone trying to find their first D&D group to join?
Rewind this video. No, I'm joking.
Like your friendly local game store will hopefully do like pickup games. You could try and convince your friends, which probably means you're going to have to DM. You could look online, like Roll20 and Discord are really good communities. Like just Google your area, see if there are any meetups, stuff like that. I think.
Meetup groups is what I did. Yeah.
You pass me your plane model.
That one?
Yeah, it was right because you're going to paint over that anyway. I'm going to show you how to shade on this model.
Oh no.
Just sort of show you what shade does.
Should I be shading now before I do the other bits?
I think it would actually be better to do the other bits and then shade.
Yeah, I was
but
just thinking that.
I'll show you up here. Shade is just really thin down paint, and you just whack it on. You see how it's collecting there in the fur? It gives definition to the model, and you just want to slap it on, but you don't want too much. Like in there is probably a bit too much, so you just use the brush to move it away, and just try and evenly coat it. And it'll deepen the tones. It will deepen the shadows on your model, and make it look nice.
Okay.
Right, I've done all the weapons.
He's done all his bloody weapons.
So now,
What's wrong
I'm
with it?
going to do the chainmail. He's only gone and done the bloody weapons.
Did you want to put your guy in there now? I've taken my guy out. There you go.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, painted a bone blue, but maybe I shouldn't have painted that bit blue. No, I like it actually.
I really like this scrappy little fella who's trying to stab the massive bone cock next to him. He's like, come on in, let's be having here.
Well, that's
Technically, they could fight in the same army.
exactly. Legions of Nagash.
Does anyone have the fang?
No.
The Fang.
The fang is that a silvery?
I think it's like a.
Oh, it's
dark
literally called
blue.
the Fang.
Oh,
I thought you meant.
no.
I thought it was your cool new name for Mornfang Brown.
Dark Reaper would probably be close.
Okay, yeah, that looks good.
There you go.
Cool, thank you.
It's all about approximation, really.
Yeah. Plus, it's your paint. You can do what you want with it. You know what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
but I want to just try for my first one. I want to just try and follow something, and then
No,
I'll know for
don't
the
be a
next
coward.
one. I know. No, because I don't know how they work
I know.
together.
I know.
Ah!
Woo!
Nailed it, mate.
Ooh!
Okay,
Right.
Here we go.
I'm doing some fine detail now.
Ah,
So
that's
watch my face
fun.
drop into this position.
Hilarious.
I enjoyed that. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at chat? It's
No.
like, why are you watching me?
I'm watching you. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
How's you at?
Have you heard
Okay.
Sting's interview about that song?
No.
Because you know how it's about a stalker?
Yeah.
He was saying that he was watching...
I didn't know that actually.
Oh, there you go. There was like some, I don't know, romantic TV program or something, and they're like lovingly dancing to that song. And he his exact words were, "I was pissing myself laughing because of what the song's actually about."
Brilliant.
So sorry, question.
Yeah.
This is technically a layer. Is that okay to use?
Fine. Don't worry about it. You might like it. You might need to
basic filler,
do
basically.
a second coat to build up the colour, but generally it's fine. I know we do talk a lot about doing too thin coats, but I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the time,
I don't.
I bloody don't.
'Cause
I'll
I mean-
touch up paint, but like I won't often go in for an entire second coat.
Yeah, I mean,
Depends
once you've put like a wash on it, then it usually
Yeah.
cleans a lot of it up.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Depends how sort of hard I'm pushing myself. Because sometimes I'll paint a thing and be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm calling that done. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Estoy satisfecho. A bit of Spanish for you there?
What? Oh god.
What? What?
Oh no.
What?
Abby's got her massive Udi thing.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
That looks amazing. I want that.
For those of you watching
God.
at home, Will's girlfriend has a absolutely enormous hoodie blanket hoodie thing.
Made entirely out of fleece.
It looks incredible. I actually want that, like for reals. Where did she get it?
It's called an Udi.
Yeah, but where did she get it
I
though?
don't know, from the internet.
Okay.
We have a super chat from N. Hugel, or Huggle. What's your favourite Aos faction? Do you play other mini war games? My favourite Warhammer faction in general is Skaven.
I started off with Skaven. I'm really, really fond of them. What else? I do love Nighthaunt, to be fair.
Nighthaunt are very cool.
I'm a big fan of the character and Overlords, the Sky Dwarves, or Sky Lads as I refer to them. I love them. I think they're great. Yeah. As for other miniature games, Frostgrave, I play a bit of that, and Warcry.
I
What
like
else?
playing Infinity.
Oh yeah.
Infinity's really fun. Although the minis are all made of pewter, which is hell.
Oh, I'm alright with Peter.
I hate metal miniatures.
I
hate
resin.
superglue.
Ah,
Yeah, resin's worse to be fair, but yeah, I hate superglue
fair enough.
in general. Just give me plastic.
Or give me death.
Give me plastic or give me death. I haven't really, like, I think there's not many miniatures that are as easy to paint as Warhammer models, I think.
Yeah, and it's getting easier with the sculpts as well. If you look at
Exactly.
Old Hammer, sometimes there's just not as much detail, so you have to work harder to make it look really stand out good. To be honest, we're living in a golden age, apart from the existential horrors that we have to face every single day, and the fact the planet's screwed. But you know,
As far as miniatures are
if
concerned.
you look at it entirely from that one very specific thing, we're living in a golden age.
Alrighty. That is exactly one chainmail done. These are going to take a little while. Oh, these guys don't have chainmail though, do they? Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just my my scythe men.
You're so cool.
186 people watching, but only 44 thumbs up. I guess 142 people drank the non-toxic paint water, says @FruitBat.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, come on, gang.
Hey, gads.
Do thumbs up do much?
It's good for the algorithm.
Yeah.
It makes us feel good, I guess.
Yeah, true.
It's
To be
nice
fair,
for
I
us.
I don't think I would even think to thumbs up if I'm watching something live. Thumbs up is like if I'm passing something by, or if I've already watched it, I'll give it a thumbs up at the end.
I don't think I usually do thumbs up. I don't really know what it
No.
does. Like, I've never really interacted with that bit. It's either like, I like this, I'm going to subscribe to your channel, or I don't. That's kind of my only interaction with YouTube videos. This is Behind the Curtain with Michael Whelan.
Who's Michael Whelan?
That is my name.
When I was a little boy.
That's
That's all I got.
91 Rudy says the planet will be fine, Johnny. It's us that's screwed.
Say again?
91 Rudy says the planet will be fine. It's us that's screwed.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I think the planet will probably recover.
I don't know.
Don't think we will.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I don't think it will.
Adrian Boiling is going to thumbs up out of peer pressure.
Good
Good to see.
The system works.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure across the YouTube platform. On the Dicebreaker YouTube channel.
Is everyone
Under
okay?
Captain Johnny.
Are you singing a song?
Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing.
You know her Star Trekking? Star Trekking across the universe. No? I don't even watch Star Trek and I know that song.
I watch Star Trek and I do not know
I'm Johnny.
that song. Oh, Dollar.
Brackets, wheels giving everyone a guilt trip. N. Hugo says, I played 10 Candles the other day. Really good fun. Thanks for the recommendation. You're very
Yay.
welcome. I played 10 Candles last night and we had a
Did you?
pirate adventure.
I want to play.
It's really good. We had it set up where, so it's one of the like base scenarios in the book, and they were like members of some kind of like merchant frigate or whatever. They got locked in the brig by pirates who stormed the ship, and then they were just sort of left there for 3 days, and then everything went silent and dark, and they were just left in the brig. So they had to break out. And the person who, because the way that 10 Candles works, the last thing that you write is a brink, which is like the sort of worst thing that you've seen the character next to you do.
Yep.
But of course, one person is sitting next to the DM, so they write it for the creatures.
Yep.
So Grace wrote out a brink that was, I've seen them set traps that ruin men's minds or something like that. So we had like some proper like trippy, like psychological horror going on.
Mycological horror.
Stop it.
No.
There was a moment where they got to the deck of the ship, and when they looked up, the mast of the ship was stuck in some huge, like, reflective glass pane. But when they looked through the reflection of the glass, there were hundreds of people on the deck of the ship, and when they moved through them, they felt a cold shiver go
No
through their
thanks.
body.
No thanks.
Then there was a little boy that one of the people playing was playing as, and he crawled up the mast and through the mirror. And when he went through the mirror, they all stared at him, and he realised that none of them had a face.
Damn.
It was dark.
Yeah. I played Inish last night.
Yeah.
It's my first ever time playing it, and I love it.
It's
Great
really good.
game.
I think I prefer it to Cyclades.
I've not played Cyclades actually.
That's also very good.
I
Should know
think
what that is.
Wheels told me about it in his job interview.
I still think Cyclades is a more solid game.
Mm.
Because I think the problem with Inish, although it's kind of a fun little thing to work around with, I think the problem with Inish is that you get king made a lot.
This is true.
But it does kind of fit in with the lore, because you are just basically deciding who the High King is.
Yep.
Do you guys know what Inish means?
No, actually.
Island.
It sure does.
Oh, right. Is it like Albion for England or whatever?
I have no idea. No, it means island, not Ireland.
Oh, Island, not Ireland.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
was sort of half burping when I said it.
No, there's one of my favourite places in the world
Slap
is
that in the
just
right
off the
mic.
coast of Galway in West Ireland, and it's called Inish. There's 3 islands: Inishmore, Inishman, and Inisheer, and those directly just translate as Big Island, Middle Island, and Little Island.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're great. Highly recommend going there if you're ever in that part of the world.
I think there's one that translates as the first island. It's called Inish Alley.
Piss off. Did you get that one?
Drink
No.
your paint water.
Initially.
Oh. Yeah, I did not get that.
We have a super chat from Sordros the Palindrome. Just got that name. Very good. Johnny, thanks for the Quiet Riot adventure. I changed the owlbear to a good dragon that was healing from a fight years ago and asked for peace and quiet.
Oh, nice.
Don't know what any of that meant.
Spoilers for another Rock's venture though, Lolies, but basically they went to a town where a paladin order was running things and they had decreed that everyone had to be silent and that noise was heresy.
Oh, cool.
And they
Sounds like your ideal living space.
They went, look, sometimes the
Grandpa
office gets
Johnny.
noisy and I don't like noise. They were like, this is bad, they're subjugating these people, etc., etc., etc. And then they found out it's because there was a hibernating owlbear in the middle of town.
I like that.
And they didn't fight it, they tamed it, the bastards.
Aw.
In fairness.
Was it because of Merylwyn?
Yes. In fairness, I did not realise that the spell wouldn't work on a monster. So she wasn't supposed to be able to tame it, but I did.
I've got
I
two
like
quick questions for
Go on
you.
then.
Is an owlbear exactly what it says on the tin?
Yes.
Second question. If you were creating a fantasy world
Yep.
and you were combining two different animals,
Yep.
would owl and bear be your first choice?
I'm not going to lie, I love them. I think they're brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But is that because you weren't expecting it when you first heard it?
I was like, I wish I'd thought of that, to be
Mm.
honest. What did I make up when I was writing?
I'd make a parrot duck. A puck.
I made basically it was a cross between a parrot and a man-eating, not a man-eating plant, a Venus flytrap. So it was like a parrot that its like entire chest like susurrated and become this wound, and its ribs had formed teeth, and they were like,
Like
Whoa.
a plague marine.
and they could spit
Yeah.
acid.
Mm.
It was dead cool.
What's going on?
Doing some painting. That's what's-
No, in the chat. Bunk, marry,
F
kill.
marry kill. D&D 2nd edition, 4th edition, and 5th edition says crime.
Don't know. I've only played 50.
I really love your name, by the way. Just crime.
Oh, spider tiger. Somebody says spider tiger. Good point.
Ugh.
I did see the spider tiger one.
Spider anything can get in the bin.
You know-
I hate spiders
Oh,
so
really?
much. Yeah, I really hate spiders.
I am good at removing them, so I'm quite fond of them, to be honest. There's a spider in my kitchen that's been doing some amazing work this autumn. I even named her. I called her Shelob.
Employee of the month.
And she went missing, and I was like, "Where's the spider?" She showed up again, so it's fine. I was happy. At one point, to be fair, I feel quite bad about this. She laid an egg, and we were like,
No.
no." So we got rid of the
no.
egg, and then another spider turned up, so we evicted that one. We were like, "This ain't your kitchen." So I'm really rooting for her.
That's cute.
I have to move house in a few months. Might take her with if she's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
Yep. Good. I was really worried you were going to ask me where I'm moving
No,
to.
of course not.
Yeah,
not
give
on
us your
this.
exact postal address, please, Johnny.
It's 444.
Bugger off.
That's how many people I invited today on Facebook.
That is how many people you're
To like Dicebreaker. If you don't like
Yeah.
Icebreaker,
Quick note,
On
if you're on
Facebook.
Facebook and you haven't liked it,
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
pressure.
we don't have many likes on Facebook
We
because
really
we
don't.
put all our attention on Twitter.
But also Instagram.
Which is kind of our fault.
Get yourself
on-
on www.instagram.com/.
Thanks for the entire address. for that one.
W.
.com.
Or they have an app, which has been around for a while.
Yeah, come on,
quite
duh.
new.
They have.
I'm on it. You can see pictures of my dog.
Lots of pictures of the dog.
Pretty much exclusively pictures of my dog.
Yep.
They've got other things.
What else would you need?
I use it for looking up tattoo artists. It's like going window shopping for tats.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I think anything like visual, like that's why I think board games has a good time on Instagram, because a lot of really nice board games, or like at least aesthetically pleasing board games, are being made, even if they don't actually play very well.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of aesthetically pleasing board games that don't play very well at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica I still don't know how to pronounce his surname. I'm very sorry.
Matchuk?
Matchuk
Magic?
says, don't forget the HTTPS :
Sorry, yes.
/
Yeah, we want your internet connection to be secure. Be secure online.
You only need the S if you're putting in your credit card details. Or like
Which-
other such things.
which you will not be doing, hopefully.
on Instagram.
Unless maybe you're buying merch, I don't know.
You could be a shop.
You could be a shop.
Yeah. You could be a shop. Dicebreaker. You could be a shop and not even know it. Shops are in your area.
It's
Be
more likely than you
vigilant.
think.
Cake is a made-up drug.
Oh, mate, I miss Brass Eyes so much. So good. A respondent said, "This is the last thing that we wanted to happen."
What are you going for now?
Oh my god.
I'm just
Ooh,
going.
it's a bit more Rakarth
I
flesh.
forgot the top of the head earlier.
Ooh.
That'll happen.
I noticed it when I was doing the main
Which bit?
top of the head and the ears in it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty much done now. That's why you can't really see what I'm on about.
See, this is looking good with the little fur here. Give that a wash and that will really pop out all the strands as well. It's going to look very nice, and then give it a little dry brush and it'll highlight it.
Mm.
Yeah, all of those things you just said.
Exactly.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait.
Oh yeah! Oh no!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to read into it any further then.
Good.
No worries, Wheels. The CZ is like a ch sound in English, but
Matchuk.
Veronica is fine. Veronica Matchuk.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Thanks, Alex. Okay, and doing some little chains, which are holding
The reason I know
his
that-
little bells.
I have a friend who's, well, I don't know it. I don't know if that's a Polish name. But I have a friend who's Polish, and his name was Wawrzyniec Budzisz. And there was a lot of ZC, other things going on there.
Yeah.
So there you go. Oh my god, there's a great story actually, where I was out the other year. and
It's a great story so far, I'll tell you that.
Thank you. And anyway, I was like, you know, getting in trouble, whatever, just
As
being
you
my
do.
usual self.
Yeah.
And I was chatting to the bouncer, and I can't remember what happened, but he essentially, I think I wanted his hat or something, and he was like, you can have it if you can pronounce my name. And he showed me his ID, and his name is the same as one of my friends back home in Ireland. And I was like, oh, it's Oluwatobi. And he was like, he was really impressed. And I was like, thanks.
Did
And
you
then I
get
got free drinks.
Oh, cool.
And I got the hat also.
Hey.
Yeah, that's more important.
I mean, I didn't keep it or anything. I just wore it inside the
That was a very wholesome story.
It was.
There you go.
Thanks, mate. Genuinely, that was a really wholesome story, and I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
So I went to a club and I had a really pleasant interaction with somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just me, though.
Doesn't usually happen in those kinds of places.
A little ray of sunshine.
Does with me.
I went to a club and got kicked out and punched. Not
Did you
really.
know? Oh.
No.
Oh well, there's time for everything.
Yep.
That sounds like I'm going to ambush you in a
No,
club.
it sounded like you're just willing me to get punched in the face. That's what I got.
Oh.
That's looking really nice already, by the way.
Thank you.
Both of you. Both of you.
I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I've done a bit more on 2 of the models now, and I can't be asked with the 3rd one. I should really make myself, though. Yeah, I'll do it. Boring.
It looks so cool so quickly.
I know, these guys are
Do you want to pop it in front of the cam?
absolutely brilliant. Yeah, go on in.
Popping in front of the cam.
Honk. Oh, what colour am I
Look at
going to
this
do?
dude.
What colour am I going to do the cape? That's a question.
That is a question. What goes with a nice dark blue?
Mm,
Apart from a pink, of course.
Dicebreaker pink. Could do it.
We should stop painting everything
I
in
was just going
Dicebreaker
to
pink.
say, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I suppose. I'll have a look in me bag o' paints.
Screamer pink, pink, screamer pink. My first day working at a club
Ooh,
started with a
Screamer Pink
Brazilian
would
bouncer
work.
flipping a guy and dragging him up the stairs after being punched in the back of the head.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Jeez Louise, that's not a wholesome story like mine. Send us your wholesome stories.
Kenny
Yeah.
Simmons says, Dicebreaker is so chill that Johnny's curmudgeon nature has a stark contrast to the rest. Love it. Yeah, you hear that, you curmudgeon?
Did you honestly try and paint my beard then?
Oh, he's curmudgeoning now.
I would never.
Look, it's not my fault that I don't actually think people are any good.
I mean, I don't like people. But I
What
like
about
you
me?
guys.
Okay.
What about
No, not
specifically
you guys.
me?
You guys back
What
home.
about specifically me?
You're alright.
Wheels.
Yes.
I think we've already had this conversation off stream.
Oh,
Don't
I
think we
do
need to
remember you
repeat.
saying that you despised every fibre of my being. Is that what you're talking about?
Wow.
Yes.
You make my job easier, and thus being around you is actually quite pleasant.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I really bummed out a man on the tube once because he started off. He was like, "Excuse me, can I ask you, like, how do you keep your beard sort of trimmed while you're growing it?" And I was like, "Well, I do, I do this, I do this, I do this, and stuff." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "If it's all right, me asking, do you believe in God?" And I was like, "Nope." And he was like, "Why is that?" Blah, blah, blah. And then he asked me about the teachings of the Bible, and he was like, "Why don't you believe God exists?" I was like, "Because, you know, there's so much pain and suffering in the world. How could benevolent deity possibly exist? You know, I don't know for sure God doesn't exist, but if he does, he's not good or kind." And then he was like, "But what about, you know, well, like when I think about God and I think about humans, I'm like, what a fantastic thing, you know, like isn't love brilliant? And look at all of the things humanity's done. Humans are so amazing that there's no way there isn't a creator." I just looked him dead in the eye and went, "Oh, that depends if you think humans are fundamentally a good thing or not." And he went, "Do you not?" I was like, "No." And then he stopped talking to me and got off at the next stage.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, I mean, that really went from nice beard to existential.
Nice beard. By the way, what's your thoughts on the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Yeah.
I mean,
Jeez
frankly,
Louise, man.
his fault.
Calm
Like,
down.
sorry he didn't hear what he wanted to, but he, you know, it's not like I was trying to convert him on the bloody tube.
We have two, count them, two super chats here. One from Saul Reed that says, "Dicebreaker custom bear for Rezzed? Yay or nay?"
Bear.
Oh, he will literally make a teddy bear and bring it in. There's a Eurogamer one with like an embroidered shirt of loads of different quotes from the Bear Factory.
Yes.
And there's a outside Xbox one which is like Sniper Luigi. Look at their little faces.
Yeah, we want a bear.
Johnny's been in this gig for a while. He's got all the cool stuff. Me and Alex are still new to
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
We want
we've
all
got
the cool stuff.
Like what, like grey hairs and a pot belly?
And then Kenny Stoneman also does a super chat and says, "I
I've got
only
a lot
rib
of them.
Johnny because he's basically me but British and with better hair. Curmudgeons unite."
Wink.
I've never heard the word curmudgeons before now.
Really?
Just means grumpy old fart.
I mean, I got that from the context, so.
Yeah, I mean, they described Johnny with it, so I understood what it meant.
Yeah, I kind of got the gist.
I need to we need to stop this immediately because we'll get demonetized for showing a bloody murder. Horrible people.
All right. Well, do you know what? I'm just gonna do.
Yeah,
the
I
hooves.
agree. What?
I'm doing the hooves, man.
The who?
The hooves.
I mean, in fairness, I was literally just talking about my lack of faith in humanity, so.
Yeah, it's pretty curmudgeonly.
But go figure. Sorry, didn't mean to belch.
And yet you always do.
No.
All right.
Right in my face.
I'm
It
getting...
wasn't right in your face. I'll show you right in your face.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
He won't save you now.
Let's have a look at some chat messages.
Yeah.
So, Kate D says, "I love conversations about existence in the universe with random strangers, even when they are so much in conflict." And then we also have Robert, who says it's a traditional icebreaker for preachers. What, the beard thing? I guess that's like a thing that you can easily sort of denote from someone's appearance.
Yeah.
And yet not sound like you're being weird. Like, "Oh, that's a really cool beard, man." Or like, "Oh, I love your
Yeah.
hair," or something like that. By the way.
Yeah, it's definitely the second part that's the weird one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the it just
BT
doesn't-
dubs. How do
Yeah.
you feel about Jesus?
It's not a very natural segue, is it?
Not really.
You know.
I just imagine like sort of sitting on the loo or something. Someone's like, "Oh, hey man, can you pass me a roll of bog roll? I've run out of this one." "Oh yeah, sure, here you go, dude."
What's your
"Oh,
favourite
thanks,
psalm?
man." "Do you want to sing a hymn with me?" 91 says they identify with Johnny more every time you speak.
Yay. That's not a good thing.
Right, I've done all of the blood belcher now.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, darling.
Well done.
Now,
Go on then.
we're going to do some Mornfang brands.
Guess what?
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell, just a couple of Mornfang brands coming your way.
I kind of want to just start doing the next layer now.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then.
What's the next layer?
On you go.
Mm.
Genuinely, like, it's important to sort of do what you want when you want to do it, so it doesn't become drudgery.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, if you're just doing the same thing over and over and over, you're a bit like,
Yeah.
Hence why I don't do batch painting.
Gonna
Yeah.
do Seraphim Sepia. Do I got that?
That's the one Johnny gave you.
I've got your back.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Oh, right. I was talking about that earlier.
Time to wash that model.
Right, so I'm only washing it on that area though.
Cool.
Oh no, wait.
So I'm going to use this brown to make some handles for me wettins.
Actually, before I do that.
Handles.
Fork handles.
Handles. Get your handles.
Which one do you think is closer to XV88?
Those are both the same paint.
Mornfang
So
brown or Mornfang
So I reckon that
brown?
one.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I would definitely say Mornfang brown.
Dude, okay, give me a
Oh,
minute.
that was hilarious.
Place on plate. Yeah.
It's time.
Verleibkuchen? Is that how you say it before?
Elizabeth Teresa says hello from North Dakota, USA.
Wow.
Hello, North
hello.
Dakota, USA.
Just finished my debate in ethics class. Glad to have this stream to chill out to. Your whole team rocks. Thank you very much. What
The
did you
only way is
debate?
ethics.
What ethical conundrum was
Ethics.
on the agenda today? We also have then two more super chats. One from Good Luck or a Quick Death, who has sent a message, so it's not as ominous. Favorite snarky insults, along with the lines of, open quote marks, couldn't empty a bucket with the instructions written on the bottom, close quote marks, which is very good. Or, open quote marks, believe in yourself, because the rest of us think you're an idiot, close quote marks. Very good.
What was the other one?
I like that.
The other one is Skylar Morford, who says, hi from California.
Hello.
Opinions on urban shadows?
Urban
I prefer the
Shadow?
rural ones. Just kidding, I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what Urban
No.
Shadows is.
I'm guessing it's a
Me neither.
game. Tell us more about it.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
Is it that one that's in Amsterdam? Is that Amsterdam Urban Shadows? Where you play animal spies?
I don't know.
Tell us more about it. Elizabeth Teresa says our team debated the con side of telehealth in counselling/therapy.
Ooh,
Interesting. As in over the phone or literally on television?
Are you ready?
Are you ready to paint?
It's the F-I.
Where did that come from? Bro?
I have no idea.
It came from the fact that Elton John is a national hero. That's where it came from.
I think somebody must have said something about being ready. I don't know. It doesn't take much for me.
Evidently not.
Basically, online therapy over video. Interesting.
Interesting.
What? Give us an argument. What's bad about
They're
it?
literally unwinding after the debate. Here,
Yeah,
this'll be
exactly, they've already
relaxing.
done all the
Why don't
work.
you go back over all of it again? What bit did you think you screwed up the most? Let them live.
Let's compare notes.
Sometimes it helps to talk about it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, like during the debate. And
let's
then once the
decompress.
debate's done, you can do whatever you like.
let's decompress.
It's your life. You live it.
If you want, oh no.
Look, I'm going to make an assumption here for Elizabeth Teresa and say that
Right.
if they didn't want to talk about it, they wouldn't have brought it up, Johnny. So there you go.
You pushed them.
No, I didn't. It was in the original
what?
message.
Pushing them?
Robert says, Johnny, if you played Disco Elysium, I think you'd really love it.
I haven't yet.
I'm genuinely chomping at the bit to play that game. I've never been so excited about a game.
I really, really want to play it, but I'm also at the minute in a thing where I'm just like, I don't know if I have time to put into an RPG.
Yeah.
Because everything's like, I'm very busy at the minute.
I tried to start Outer Worlds recently, and the problem is it's like, because I've got it on the Xbox Game Pass thing on PC,
Oh, smart.
but I have to sit down at the PC to play it.
Aha.
That genuinely just isn't very appealing right now. If it
Yeah.
was on Switch, I'd be smashing through it.
Right, yeah.
Just sitting down at a computer is just feeling really arduous recently.
This is the thing. I mean, I really want to play Outer Worlds as well, but I just like, I haven't got time. I literally haven't got time at the minute. So yeah, I haven't even played Sea of Thieves in like a month, and that for me is
Quite a while.
a long time. Long
Okay.
time.
Right, that's one brown
Long
handle.
time.
Long time, Frodo Baggins.
I want to play
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
It's brilliant.
Do you want to be in
The
the sea
end.
with some thieves?
Yeah, I
good.
was looking at getting some games for the old
Go on.
console.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
But
Which one do you have?
Xbox, from the
Xbox
sounds of
in
things.
it.
Cool.
I mean, I don't have it. My boyfriend has it. But I don't really play any games because I tried to play. I don't know if I told you. I tried to play Tomb Raider the other week, and I was alone at home, and I kept getting so scared that I kept dying because every time like kept getting attacked, and every time I got attacked, I was like ah, and then I would just die essentially, and it happened so many times. I was like, I give up. I was terrified, so I was not having a good time. But Sea of Thieves looks nice.
It's brilliant.
I mean, there's a massive kraken that comes and eats your boat up.
And a megalodon.
But
Don't forget the
do they-
megalodon.
But I don't know.
It's brilliant, mate. Don't worry.
Also, I get really frustrated. I'm not an Xbox girl, I don't think. I just get really frustrated because I don't understand where the buttons are. Whereas, because I grew up with obviously PlayStation, and I understand the buttons.
Mate,
Whereas the Xbox, I just don't get it. There's too many buttons.
that at least that's not as bad as playing for the majority of my life using an Xbox 360 controller, whether on an Xbox 360 or on a PC, and then starting to play Switch after not playing much Nintendo stuff, and the X and Ys and the A and Bs both being reversed.
Yeah, that's
It's like, come on, I know where an X is already. Why would you do this to me?
Because they were there first.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I
Why
play
would you do this to
keyboard
me,
and mouse?
Microsoft?
Because I like being accurate.
Yeah, I like keyboard and mouse too.
What the Sea of Thieves thing?
I
Oh,
play on
can you
PC,
do
but
that?
there's crossplay. So, yeah.
Oh, then there you go.
To be honest with you, the minute I knew I was getting out of video games journalism, I gave my Xbox to a friend so he could play Sea of Thieves with me. So he plays, after his son goes to bed, he plays on his Xbox.
Aw,
So I don't get to see him very often. And I play on the PC. It's very nice.
that's cool.
And a mate of mine moved out of London, so we play to sort of catch up as well. It's very nice.
Nice.
See, I can be wholesome.
Full of wholesome stories today.
Yeah, just not with us, apparently.
Nah, I've got a certain,
Criteria that need to be met.
I was going to say air of mystique to maintain, but that's a lie, isn't it? Oh, something interesting's happening in Death Stranding. by the
Something
sounds of things.
interesting is happening. We have another super chat from Good Luck or a Quick Death.
Goodness me.
He says, was asking for your favourite insult lines, not just being a weirdo randomly
Oh,
insulting.
you're
something.
asking for our
Oh,
favourite
I
insult
see.
lines.
Sorry, my bad. My favourite insult.
Don't
That's
know
a
if
tough
I have
one.
many quips. I
I-
mostly just tell people. I just
Just to piss off, yeah.
I just swear at people.
I call people silly old Willy.
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
I called Wheels a ridiculous being or
Yeah.
ridiculous person. That's what I called you today, wasn't it? Because he is ridiculous.
I'm a
I
bit ridiculous.
recently was reminded of just how brutal the phrase "I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire."
That is quite brutal.
It's like, oh, bloody hell! When you say that, you know you really mean it. Yeah, I guess I don't really have any sort of quips sort of stored up. Just
Yeah, I'm an improv man, you know.
let the moment take me and just say horrible things that way.
Yeah, I like to really insult them based on the last 5 seconds before I insult them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're quite good at that. You've been quite aggressive this stream.
I think it's because I've been playing a lot of games I'm not super passionate about recently, maybe.
Whoa.
Wow.
But you'll find out about that when we write the review of it.
Wow.
Good, carry on. How you feeling, Lolies? How you doing?
I'm just looking if there's anything else I should do before I move on. I think I'm going to move on now.
Titan Uranus says, doesn't have any stored up, he says, planning his next zinger. Getting them all racked up.
Yeah, me. Okay, it's time to pick a base colour for the little cloak.
You've not done that yet?
No,
I thought you were...
I've been basing the weapons
All right.
and the armour.
It's time to do the shade.
It's time to duel.
I don't think so.
Technically a board game reference.
Screamer pink. Could do Screamer pink. It's a great colour.
Then it would be the same colour as my boys.
But these aren't going into Warcry.
I suppose.
Do I just go straight from in here, up here, on this?
I mean, pretty much. Have you
Do I go
have
straight
you talked about
here?
washes yet?
Straight here, in here?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we talked about washes. All right, I'll go for...
Over everything, really.
I'm going to go for
No,
purple.
I don't want to go on this. That's a different wash.
Okay.
Yeah, purple's a good Nagash
Yeah, so basically,
colour.
if it starts pooling,
Just talking
you
to
just sort
myself
of
now.
soak it up
Oh
with the
god,
brush.
what's happening
Yeah,
again? It's
I'm
another
just gonna,
streamer. I'm
like,
just talking to
Put it
myself.
all over.
Johnny,
Oh god,
Johnny.
it's fine. I'm already in the dark place.
What's wrong?
Oh, how long have you got?
What's wrong with you?
Wink. I didn't wink that time. That was funny. Yeah.
I shall repeat Screamer Pink. It's a solid cloak colour.
Yeah.
Says
But
Michael Ray.
Liam doesn't like it. The things are the same.
No, I just don't want you to copy me, Johnny.
I'm going to go with Zoraeus Purple because it's not a colour I've used very much. I bought it for the squigs.
Yeah.
And we all know what happened to the squigs.
I feel like there's an awkward air around whenever you bring them up.
I'm really sad.
I know.
Still.
Oh,
And
is
my
that the ones you
Frostgrave
left on the
ornament.
train?
Yeah, along with my Frostgrave murder
Yeah,
rabbits.
I'm more upset about the rabbits.
Yeah, they were cool. Oh well.
Rabbits are forever. That's what the song says.
They are all I need to please me.
How's your first painting stream?
Yeah.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's alright,
We
isn't
don't
it?
have to look at each other. We just sort of ramble incoherently.
Yeah.
Anybody in chat remember rhubarb and custard?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
I actually
By the
d-
way, just a quick before you say something, just
Yeah.
be careful with these because I've knocked over about 1 million of these shaped bottles, including Johnny's.
Well, just don't knock over this one. You'll
Well-
be fine.
That was brilliant. I enjoyed it.
can't wait for you to knock it over now.
I really thought you were going to say die.
What?
I
Me?
genuinely thought you were. I can't wait for you to die. I just
Maybe,
I was like,
Johnny. Maybe I'm not that mean. Maybe you're just
Fudge.
imprinting your own opinion of how mean I am onto me.
Nah.
Huh? Ever thought about that?
me project onto my own son. Ugh.
Son?
What? I didn't. Etc. Etc. Paging Dr. Fried.
Dr. Fried, Dr. Fried.
No. Met them once. Filmed an interview with them.
Who?
Aqua.
No.
Aqua.
Mhm.
Jesus.
They've got some great songs. Actually, I love Barbie Girl. I love do, 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 the you know that one.
Oh yeah, do. Yeah, I know what you mean.
My oh my, you know that one.
No.
Like, what?
I don't know
Do
it.
you wanna say goodbye? I don't know.
I really don't know it. I'm
Back
sorry.
in the baby, tell
It's not-
me why.
It's not you. It's just that I don't know the song. Therefore, singing more of it will not help. Also, it's you.
Do you remember Maya He?
Yeah, of course I
My,
do.
yeah, that one. My,
Oh. You're supposed to reply Maya who?
Oh.
And then I go Maya ah, and then I sing the song. That didn't work.
No. I mean, we didn't know we were supposed to do that, so.
No, it's meant to be a thing where they don't remember it and they're like Maya who?
I would.
Of
It's
course
kind
we
of like
remember.
what's up, dog?
Wheels.
Mm.
We're older than you. Of course we remember it. That was like
Yes.
our lives.
Yes,
That
I'm
was, like,
aware. No, that was not your lives.
That was our. You were like 2 when that song came
Oh,
out.
No,
shut
he really
up.
wasn't. I was like 16.
We all
17
experienced
when
the
that song
Maya
came
He
out.
together,
And he was like,
holding hands in the dark. The brilliance of Maya He was cast upon us.
Okay.
We were all there. Why did Johnny interview Aqua though? As Titan Uranus?
Because I used to work.
what?
You heard? 2 planets, mate. Titan Uranus. What? What?
That's great.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I've seen
Just
that
a
name before, but I
username,
never read it out
Lolies.
loud, and that's why that's funny.
Well, that's your own fault.
I used to work at ITN or Independent Television News, and therefore, I was a camera up most of the time, to be honest. Even though I was doing video game stuff, but I also just did other things to pitch in, like I went on showbiz shoots and all sorts. So Aqua came into the building, I filmed an interview with them, it was fun. Other interesting exploits from those days were meeting Liz Hurley and filming an interview with her.
Oh, that's cool.
I did an interview with Michael Bisping, the UFC fighter. He nearly choked me unconscious. That's still on YouTube if you want to see me nearly get choked out by Mike Bisping.
Yes,
Was this
please.
pre-beard?
Yep. I was 19.
That doesn't answer the question.
It was pre-beard. And yes, it's on YouTube.
What?
What question?
Which I answered both questions.
I answered
There
all.
were two
I-
questions,
hold
I
on.
answered them.
I heard, this is how I heard the conversation go. Alex Lolly said, was this pre-beard? And you said, I was 19. That's all
He
I
said
heard.
yes.
I said yes, I was 19.
Oh, I didn't hear the yes. Okay, cool.
Oh, maybe you should listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do, but then I'd have to hear more of you.
Wow.
Yeah, we can both zing them, eh? We can
Yeah,
both
but
zing them out.
yours hurt my feelings.
Well, that's the intention.
Wow. Wow, it's all coming out now.
We were talking about, I can't remember when it was.
Stick it over there, give me
When
another
you were
one.
around. Oh, here he comes. You want to see the cloak?
Yeah. Just show off the cloak. Bit of cloak.
Bit of cloak action coming your way.
It's in shot
Ooh, on fleek. Yeah,
Nice.
we were imagining the Dicebreaker team as a family at Disneyland, with Matt Jarvis and Johnny, our joint dads.
Yeah, he's bad dad.
Yeah,
Bad
me
dad.
and Alex Mia are like the unruly little kids who are getting into trouble, and then you're like the gubby teenager who's kicking us.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like the emo teen. Just like, shut up, guys. And then we've got bad dad and good dad.
What was the other name for him? Sorry.
No.
No,
Never.
you know we
Never.
don't do that.
Never. I actually warned him about this earlier. I said never say it on the live stream. He was like, I don't know, I might. I was like,
He won't. He simply won't.
God.
I hope not.
I just like hinting at it, and that knowing that the chat will never know.
I can guarantee you I will never find it funny if it gets out.
No, I
And
wouldn't do it.
ordinarily it'd be like, ha, that's a reason to do it. It really isn't in this
No.
instance.
I don't think it would be funny.
No. For those of you wondering what's going on, which one of you tried to give me this nickname?
That was Alex Lollies, to be fair.
Tried to
You-
give me a nickname.
You spawned this hatred.
I don't like it.
Right, okay. Well,
It's a bad nickname. It's
I
never going out anywhere, but Wheels likes to threaten me. Be like,
Because you know I'll never actually say it,
Mm.
but it's that fun thing of dangling the keys off the side of the bridge.
Oh, it's really fun that. It's as a lifelong sufferer of anxiety, it's one of my favourite games is the I'm gonna do the thing to get a rise out of someone. It's a cool thing friends do to one another that I like.
Oh God. You
to be
know
fair,
I'd say
it was Mian who. So we were at a dinner and
Ooh.
Mian said the words talking about something else, and I thought
Was it at
she was
EGX?
talking. Yeah, and I thought she was talking about you, and that's. So I like kind of didn't do it on purpose.
I
just
love the
repeated
word
what she
association
said.
of you hearing those two words and immediately thinking, yep, Johnny Chiodini.
It made sense in the time.
It's a truly forbidden knowledge.
We'll never talk about it again.
Good. How's painting going, everyone? Anyone at home painting right now? What are you painting? What are your favourite foods? Do you like the band Aqua? What star sign
Yeah,
are
let's
you?
see
Tell
what
me
I-
your hopes. Tell me your dreams.
Let's leave it at that. Actually, do you like the band Aqua?
That's all that Lolly cares
That's
about.
the one I care about truly. If they were touring, I would go and see them live.
Good to know.
I don't doubt.
Because they were actually, Barbie Girl came out when I was like, I think I must have been like 5 or 6. I was very young.
Was that like a seminal artist for you?
Huh?
Was that like a seminal artist for you? Was that like formative?
It was. I remember when it came out. It was like this song is stupid and ridiculous, but I kind of love it. It's so
Oh,
weird
no.
and dumb.
I remember being in gym class in Germany and singing that song or having that song on or whatever, and like, yeah, it was great. Just love it.
My.
Not that one.
No, I know it's just in my head now.
That one's poop.
How dare you?
Give me another skeleton.
Never.
What?
Okay.
How dare you what?
How dare you say that my he is rubbish when you're bigging
That
up
song.
Barbie Girl?
I mean,
by Aqua.
I've like to give it its proper name, Drago Stardinte.
Ooh.
It's
Drago
Brackets
Stardinte.
Maya he.
Yeah.
okay.
Maya whom?
Maya where art?
What we doing?
Ducks.
Okay, oh ducks is one I'm fine with the audience knowing about.
Okay, let me tell the story. It's not. I think it was just a be there thing, to be honest.
Very short story.
Yeah, very
as
short
well.
story. Right. Anyway, so the first time after I got the job here, before I actually started though, we had a team outing, the three of us.
Yeah,
And
it was
we
really
went-
cute, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We had a nice time. We went to Wagamama's. We had some food. We then walked away from Wagamama's, and there was
Just kidding, we're still there.
there was a cute little like shop, like just they had loads of wooden like knobs and knockers.
Doorknobs, door knockers.
And like other wooden things, right? And they had these ducks, and this man over here bought a duck. Another story why he bought the duck. And then we left, and Johnny picked up his phone. He was like, "I got the duck." He was just like walking down the street talking about this duck he got to someone on the phone. And next thing, like we're walking past this window. It was all empty. The whole shop window was empty. But there was like a bunch of rubber ducks, and I pointed at them. And next thing, Johnny was done with his phone call, and he was like, "Ooh, ducks!" But like pretty much just before he hung up. So whoever you were talking to, I don't know who you were talking to. Probably
Heard me
heard
go,
you.
"Ooh,
said it.
ducks."
Yeah, just heard you go, "Ooh, ducks."
Yep.
So that's a thing now.
Lolies has found it very, very funny, so she just sort of like saying "ooh ducks" at me.
Yeah, I've got some. Actually, I need to post that picture of you with the
Yeah,
ducks.
I was about to say
because
that-
last week when we
yeah.
went to Asmodee's offices, on the way to their offices, we saw a road sign for ducks, so I was made to pose with it.
Which
Yeah.
is adorable.
I'll
by the
post
way.
that later.
God, I am adorable. You're right. Oh my
Like a
goddamn
decoy
delight.
duck.
I've done
No.
all the brown bits.
Nicely done. Sounded like you were just getting really excited for yourself. You're like ding 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 ding, like a town crier.
Hear ye.
Right, what's next then? I'll
Uh,
do this wash. Drakenhof Nightshade.
Brackenhof, actually.
I can pronounce it however I want.
I don't think you'll find that from us. On a.
I have a Druki Violet, which is not.
Yeah,
far
Druki
off.
Violet is purple.
But that's blue.
I mean, it's.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I used. So that Druki Violet on white goes like that. So imagine it
Right.
on a dark blue. It will just give it some shadows. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I suppose I'm going to go over it with...
I've also got Null Oil
Lighter,
if you just
lighter.
want standard black.
So don't knock this one over either, please. Thanks. Don't do it!
Understood. Or I'm dangling your keys.
I promise I'm not actually a buddy.
He is.
Sort of.
Wow.
Right. What's next? I'm going to do... I think I'm going to get my pallid witch flesh. I'm going to do their arms and their faces.
Maya Witch.
Maya Witch!
Pass me my one remaining skeleton.
That you are, lad.
I need to. I forgot that. Yeah.
Don't you dare knock it
Oh,
over, I swear to God.
It
It's
is
not
my
going
paint. I
to.
don't want to knock it over.
Yeah, but you're going to
But
knock
I
it
will
over
to
my
spite you.
things. Yeah, it's
It
so
does sound
something
like
you
me.
do, yeah, it
I'm going
does.
to shade this. It's time for me to shade
Kenny
this
Stoneman.
thing.
Pardon me. Kenny Stoneman says, "I promise I'm not a bully." Will says, "Bullying."
Yeah.
Have you watched "I'll Be the Racist Dragon"?
No.
It's a sketch from Flight of the Conchords, and it's like a really sort of cheesily made like fake children's program in which a dragon learns not to be racist. And there's a bit where, like, because it's narrated, there's a bit where Albie the racist dragon says something. And it's like, "But I thought I killed you earlier," Albie said, quite racistly. It's very good.
Very good indeed.
Oh, God.
Right. Nuln oil.
Nuln is a city/town.
That's right.
From the Reichland. Empire, led by Karl Franz. And they're known,
Stop gasping.
I believe they're known for their tanks. Their steam
Thanks for the memories. My friend made a steam tank in Warhammer and put a
Warhammer.
put a little vape thing inside it, so it produces actual smoke from
No
its
Oh,
chimney.
I thought you were gonna say because they're like vaping.
No,
That would
it smells like coal smoke. It's really cool.
Oh, right.
Actually, here's a funny story.
This is great, mate. This is really good.
Thank you.
It's
Like,
very,
especially
very
considering
clean
it's your
and
first
tidy.
one.
That's me.
Being tidy.
Yeah.
Don't knock this over.
Yeah, Wheels.
It's my null
Don't lean
Noel.
all the way over there and knock that
I've already
over.
not won that one.
To be
No,
fair,
not
this
that
one has
that's
already been
fine.
knocked over by wheels. And by me.
Backy
I believe it's pronounced wacky backy.
backy. Tobacco.
No, cracky backy is crack cane.
Crack game.
Null Noel. See, look at it go. Look at it make everything
No,
really.
you're just shouting that in my face. No.
Well, how do you say null Noel?
No. What?
Do you not shout it?
No.
Don't knock it over!
No.
Thanks for turning it around so it's really hard to get more on my brush, you jerk.
I was trying to read it.
Well,
I read it. Thank
Well.
you. What did you think?
what did it say?
Right, pallid witch flesh.
Ah, that's what I'm using right now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, we have to share.
Yeah. You're gonna have to stop being nice.
So how do I do this? How does this one work?
It's a layer paint, so it's just like a base paint but thinner.
So I can just go over the whole
Yeah, it's
thing?
just
Yeah.
like normal painting.
Avoid the recessed areas where the shade has gathered, because
Oh,
they are
no,
good
how
for
am I gonna do
shadows.
that?
Just
Yeah,
careful.
Are you what are you putting the Wallid
All over the
Wallid
body.
pitch flesh?
Waluigi,
What are you putting the pallid witch flesh on?
Oh, the body.
Is it still drying?
Your body, girl. No, I just did the first stuff.
I'm confused. Careful. I'm confused at how.
Don't knock it
Johnny?
over! What?
I'm confused at how this comes from.
Yeah,
all of
me too.
this.
That's how I'm confused also. But I'm putting white on it later.
No idea.
I don't know.
Oh, no idea.
Weird.
Anywho.
Whap whap.
So I still do this with water. What's this?
Layer paint, yeah. Still thin it down a bit to make it easier to control with your brush, really.
Yeah, but it will already be thinned down, so you don't need to put quite as much water in.
Seems quite thick. Just like you. Oh.
Really regret saying that we would try not to swear on this channel, if I'm perfectly honest.
Wow. Still processing that one.
Oh, no. Sorry.
It hurts.
You got quite a few digs at me. You know.
You had to save them all up into one big
yeah,
punch.
one big one.
One punch.
Ah!
Yep. Right.
Yep,
Careful with this one, Wheels, because it's wet. Look, could you stick it back in the limelight? Show everybody. Look, I shaded it. Aren't the bones more contrasty now?
Now you
Ooh.
can compare the
Oh,
two.
that's cool. That's very cool.
These lads are quite easy to paint, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can tell. They look really fun.
Is that not really thick?
What?
That.
No,
Okay.
not really.
Then I can see how it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's pretty streaky.
All right. Yeah, exactly. So that's why a second coat will build that up.
So what was the point of doing all the other stuff? Because I'm
'Cause
just
it-
completely covering the rest of it now.
Now, it's not a bad question. I tend to find this with a lot of Warhammer's paint schemes.
Okay, go on, answer it, please.
Well,
Was it pre-beard or wasn't it?
I just don't know if a lot of the things that they do are necessary in their
Okay.
painting tutorials.
So I really didn't have to do the first two
I
quotes that took me like
mean,
what?
you want to sort of avoid the crevices so that it can keep the shady.
But how?
colour,
You're
I
saying
guess.
this, but how?
I don't know. I don't do
My
it like
brush
that.
just goes there.
Paint. Just try not to let it. Just paint very carefully. It's okay. You're doing great. It's fine. Also, you don't have to paint that if you don't want to. You can paint it. You can paint it however you want.
Don't it now.
Oh no!
It is a truly horrendous sound.
I
isn't
bloody
it?
love it.
It's like someone listened to that and thought, yeah, this is about a dog. It's about a cat.
Is it?
Yeah, rhubarb and custard.
I
Cat
don't
and
know.
a dog.
I don't know rhubarb and custard.
Cat and a dog.
Cat dog.
I mean, cat dog, I know.
Cat dog. Cat
Well, that's a cat slash
Fused
dog.
with a dog,
Yeah,
yeah. Cat
rather than a
dog.
cat and a dog.
Was it Cat Dog Mendoza?
Cat dog.
Yes.
Cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. God, I'm glad I'm working from home tomorrow.
Technoir says, I love rhubarb and custard. What's your favourite sweet,
I
Grace?
like custard.
Custard's brilliant.
I don't like rhubarb.
I like rhubarb a lot as well.
I like
I mean,
rhubarb
not
and
the-
custard sweets. I could,
Oh, that's true actually.
I could give or what's the word?
Take
Give
or leave.
Take it or leave it.
Actual rhubarb. That's delicious. Sour and like, and it's good
Is
in.
this how I
It's a
do
bit
it?
too tart for me.
Is this how I do it?
Yeah, there you go. Bit too tart for wheels.
What is?
Rhubarb.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't like a tart. I don't like tart flavour.
Well,
I
you
bloody,
heard it here first, guys.
I bloody love sour beers and the like, so.
You can get
I
rhubarb
just don't
cider.
like. Actually, wait, no, I do like rhubarb. It's
Ah!
raspberry I don't like.
Whoa!
I'm getting
Yeah, I don't
confused.
like raspberries.
That's great. Well, I had I had a rhubarb lemonade on the way to the office today. It was bloody brilliant. Even though it was sold to me by the Liliana lady, who was actually just quite nice, let's face it.
And had nothing to do with your imaginary world. There we go.
Oi!
Sour. Now, here's the thing, Fruit Bat. Sour, I'm all for. Sour sweets, incredible. But tart, I believe, is different. Tart takes more, takes more of a sterner tongue, you know?
I just remembered the other week I was watching Bake Off with my wife, and they were making tart tatin, and I just couldn't stop going da 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 da.
Da, da, da.
I'm a real delight to watch programs with, as you might imagine.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah. Especially if you're watching rhubarb and custard.
We never get past the opening credits.
Yeah. Have it on the loop.
It's nice to be painting again. Haven't painted since our last painting.
Yeah, me neither. It's been a while.
That's been ages. That was before I started.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Because otherwise we would have had you on. Wouldn't have been like, all right, Lolies, welcome aboard.
We
Now
could've-
sit here.
You could have done it when I was in Germany, but you didn't.
No.
But you didn't.
But you didn't.
What did you guys
did
do
you?
when I was in Germany?
I should cry.
Squabbled.
Yeah.
No, you did. Did you do? No, you did the crab thing, wasn't it? No, that was when you weren't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Crabs was Icarus with
Yeah.
Icarus.
Oh, that was before I.
Matt Jarvis and Alex
Yeah.
Meehan.
That was before you started.
We have a super chat from Kenny
Way!
Soman. Just want to call attention to Baby Johnny's Die Hard video. Still one of the best things I've ever seen.
Oh, yes, it really is.
Wow.
I already showed you that, didn't I? I got out in front of that one.
Yeah.
Showed you at EGX. Oh, no, you weren't there, Lollies.
Whoa, harsh, man. Jeez.
What? No, I didn't mean that in a horrible way.
were you?
Yeah, whatever, man.
No, you were
I
sick.
wasn't there for a lot of stuff, like
Yeah,
the
you were ill.
1910 thing. That's still going around.
Yeah, but you know the premise of the game, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't there for the initial, so
Ah.
I'm not quite as into it as you guys.
To be honest, 9010 developed more as a game after the fact, so.
Yeah.
9010 is a game we play after, basically, Wheels... We'd had a few jars, and we were talking about the biggest thing we think we can kill in the sea, barehanded. Like, I reckon I could take a beluga whale if it didn't fight back.
Hence why one of the
mics is called Dead Beluga.
one of my mics is called.
One of your mics? How many do you get? I only get one.
But
That's really important.
Wheels was like, I reckon 90% of like marine specimens I could take in a fight, which is a bold claim. I
After
think you'll
slamming
agree.
a pint down on the
He
table.
was like,
as
bang!
well.
He was like, I'm just gonna say it. It was like,
You know what?
it was incredible. So now we have a fun game where you just mention a sea creature and you're like, Wheels, 90-10. Like, do you reckon you could take it or not? Because he's only allowed to pass on 10% of them. And what if it was like, okay, Wheels, how about this? It's a humpback whale. And you'd be like, oh, that's a 10. It's like, very sorry, my friend, but you've used up all your 10s.
I
don't know
reckon
if
it's
you
going to
remember.
take quite a long time.
There was
before I
that
use up
morning
my
when you
10.
were just a bit tired and you couldn't be bothered to fight a hermit crab. Sorry to say, mate, it's round 1. You versus this whale.
No. I think we'd televise it and we'd start with the smallest thing. So there'd be quite a few episodes of me just crushing kelp with my feet. But then after that, like we'd get into some proper
Did you see though?
bifters.
There was a 10 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't a real sea creature.
No,
That was
it's
an
just a
animated
drawing of
GIF
an animated
from the Dice
No,
Tower
that is a real
website.
sea creature.
What? That was like a murloc.
No,
Yeah, it was-
no, it was a real sea
It had
creature.
arms and legs, Alex Lolies. For
I didn't
goodness
see that.
sake.
It
I
was-
only saw the cropped face.
It was
and
a
the
fantasy
face,
creature, I'm afraid.
The face is a real. The face is a real one. It looks like you know the one with the land. The
Anglerfish.
Yes.
I guess it sort of looked like
That
that,
one.
Yeah. But the Die Hard thing, basically, you ever seen Be Kind Rewind? It's a film where
Yes.
right, you know Sweding?
No.
Like the thing of remaking films on a tiny, tiny budget.
Yeah.
My friends did a club night where they would remake a film and they would change actors every scene, but they put on the same costumes. And then some bands would play. They'd screen the film at the end of the night. They would take submissions from people. So we started Sweding stuff. And if you search YouTube for Die Hard 1.5, you'll see a remake of Die Hard that we made at uni. This is before I had a beard, so we had to draw a beard on me because I'm Hans Gruber. It's great fun.
Monica Dietrich sends us a super chat and says, I forgot to ask, did you like the chocolates? Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh
Thank you very much.
yeah.
Very, very nice.
Oh
I
yeah.
was really tempted just to go, no! Then, but I did, so.
No, they were rubbish.
No, what?
They were rubbish.
David Bellamy. They were rubbish. Dinosaurs. Here, take this.
Oh, all right.
There's one thing over there
Spicy.
that's not been shaded.
It's this boy.
Yeah. Thanks.
Throw some shade on that bony boy.
You're too thin. You look brittle.
Mate, come on.
What?
Don't talk about his weight like that.
Okay. No, you're right. I shouldn't
Yeah.
body shame the skeleton. Why didn't the skull go to the ball?
Because he had nobody to go with. Come on, mate.
Aww.
Could have lent into that.
My
a bit
joke
further.
was better. So for anyone who wasn't here,
Wow!
I'm gonna repeat
If anyone would
it.
like to hear something funny.
I'm gonna tell you this great joke that I get in an email.
It's not even your joke, you just read it out to us at the start of the stream.
Every joke is just a joke that you read out
At the start of a stream?
Everything
Were you gonna say at the
is just
start
a
of a
friend you
stream?
haven't told a crap joke to.
Yeah, exactly. Right, you guys ready? I mean, you guys have already
Yes,
heard it.
we're resigned,
Do
if that's
not,
what you mean.
do not.
Don't knock over my shade!
Don't ruin the joke. Where do pencils go on holiday?
I do actually like this joke, though.
Pennsylvania.
Surely they're from
In my head,
Pennsylvania.
I just kept going penicillin, penicillin, penicillin. I was like, no, that's not the answer, Alex.
Interesting insight, wasn't it?
Oh god, I'd love to see what it's like in your brain. My goodness.
It's a mess. That's why, like, half the time the stuff that comes out of my mouth doesn't make much sense because I'm trying to, like.
Because you've
I'm
already
trying
had
to-
8 conversations
yeah,
in
I'm
between.
trying to wade through, like, all of the stuff going on in there.
Honestly, it's probably my favourite thing about you, actually, is the way you start talking in a stream of consciousness when you're having ideas about things and you're excited. You're like, we should do this. Oh, no, we should do this. And, I wish I could get excited about anything in life. Half as excited about anything in life as you do just about things you vaguely like. I know this sounds like I'm dragging you, but I'm genuinely, it's what I admire most about you is that you're really enthusiastic in a way that I can't be.
Oh, this is too nice. Go back to all the bullying.
Wheels, you're a bum.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working on it actually.
Nice.
Oh,
Lovely
so
bums.
Kate D says, as someone who lives in Pennsylvania, I can attest that is 100% true.
You have pencils in Pennsylvania and they're on holiday?
Yeah.
What does a pencil that's on vacation do? Please tell us. Please let us know. Does it go to the museum on penicillin? Is that why you were talking about it
Yeah,
in your brain?
penicillin.
Penicillin makes no sense though.
More like penicillin, am I right? Hey!
I can't believe you upbraided Lolies for telling that joke. Oh, yeah, now you're just trying to drown me out. You're a scumbag.
I'm so glad that we're not the only one with a working mic anymore.
Oh god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Can you imagine if we had to do a whole stream?
To be honest, people seemed into the charades stream.
Yeah.
We should just stream that sometime.
Yeah.
Do a special parlour game stream where we have very limited fun.
We all dress up in period appropriate costumes.
Just do it.
Yes, let's do it. I love dressing
This is
up.
what I mean. Should we do it at Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we need to do things.
Cameron Gore, yes please! 3 exclamation marks.
Let's play
There you
yes
go.
and no. Nearly time for the greatest film of all time to be watched repeatedly. Muppets Christmas Carol, which that was a
Elf.
quote from. You're just wrong.
Elf is very good though.
Elf is excellent.
It's no Muppets Christmas Carol.
Do you do appreciate that it's a very good film though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. That's all
I'll let
we
you
need.
off then.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Just throwing it out there though, Treasure Island's better than Christmas Carol.
Whoa, you are so unbelievably wrong.
I don't think I've seen it.
No, you're just doing it to wind me up, aren't you?
No, I genuinely believe
You're
that.
going to put your keys in the lake.
I genuinely believe that.
You're wrong.
You're
It's
wrong.
nice of you to think that, but I'm afraid that I'm not.
You're a charlatan.
It's all about that pirate action.
You're a big fart.
A big fart. You are the biggest of all farts, kind sir.
Ooh. What colour is this?
Is it? Wait, don't tell me.
Would kill you.
Cantor blue?
Wrong.
No.
It's Algernurk.
What?
That's Cantor Blue, mate.
Oh, it's so close.
Get it right.
What's that one then?
It's a Arknurk.
It's Macragga Blue.
Oh, McCrag blue. That's the name of the spray I have.
That's what I
I've got McCrag
said.
blue spray, and then I have Cantor blue in a pot.
What shades of blue do you have in your home? Do you have sky blue? I don't like wearing it. I think it makes me look like a fat baby.
Send your answers on a postcode to Dicebreaker Towers, where we do not work.
I wish we were working at Dicebreaker Towers.
He hates that.
This will surprise you. Oh, we've already been over this. I hate it when people refer to their place of work as X Towers. It's like, here at Dicebreaker Towers, we like, but it's like, shut up. You're not funny. I hate it.
So
God, I'm hateful. I'm the worst human being.
There's definitely worse things that you do.
I'm having an existential crisis. So, yep, there's 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
From
Oh
us
my
to
god,
what?
no! Until we
To the end
stop.
of the stream.
No!
Well, I'm not ready. I've got so
Yeah.
much time left.
I haven't even done all the things.
Holy moly, guacamole.
I wanted to finish this on this stream, but I
Yeah,
don't
me
think I'm
too.
going
Well,
to.
I definitely knew I wasn't going to finish this, but
You could well have done.
I thought I might finish the Reindeer Man.
The Reindeer Man.
Reindeer Man!
He lives on Reindeer Lane. Well, I'm just going to wash
At
this
Reindeer
model.
Towers.
You're really proud of yourself for that one, weren't you?
Yeah.
Am I alright, lads? Right. That's you then. Oh, did I not? Oh, whatever. It's fine. Painting like a very slightly darker version of the same colour onto that colour is one of the dullest parts of painting, I think.
Cool story.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I was gonna
man.
Say,
Love and appreciate you too.
tell us more about your cool story.
Mate, I've been taking some pretty hard knocks this stream.
Oh, God.
So I'm just going to shade this guy and then we outie.
Alright.
Finish shading me.
Hey-oh.
It's time to shade the model.
Hey-oh.
Do you want to see my beautiful
I really do.
work that I've been
Yeah,
doing?
we're gonna show the close-up cam. People
Uh,
can see.
Yeah. Put a lot of work and effort in it.
There you go. Yeah, 2 hours, mate.
I can't believe it's been 2 hours. It's
Doesn't it fly
crazy.
by? It's bonkers.
I thought we've been here like 20 minutes now. I still have a lot to drink.
Yeah, get
Don't we all?
sloshed.
Get sloshed.
I'm gonna have to drink that on the train.
Fair enough. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
We've got that much left.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
That means I have to carry it to the train though.
Yeah, but you're going there anyway. Hey!
So I think I'm quite happy with his face. This
That was good.
Fruitbat has just pointed out
See,
that
like, can you see the difference that having that base colour underneath has made?
Yeah, but that's only because I started painting the way I was supposed to.
Fruitbat has just inadvertently pointed something out to me. We can't say Dicebreaker Towers because it sounds too much like Dice Tower, which is another board game reviewer.
True.
So, I'm afraid, for the sake of the brand.
I mean, you know, we're not here to start beef with other board game channels.
Can you see that? Wait, which one's this good side?
I'm kidding. Will says terrible things about you behind your back, the Dice Tower.
Bloody hell.
I'm joking.
Here you go. That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
You almost knocked that over.
I did not.
You almost knocked that over.
Knock my shade over.
I never did nothing.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
You can't prove nothing, lawman.
No one knows.
I heard.
What did you? What?
What did you hear?
The way you started saying that, you were like, "I heard you fancy Becky." So, what have you heard? There's a rumor.
Who's Becky, Johnny?
I don't know. No, nothing. Ooh, a lot of childhood trauma for Johnny flying around this stream. Oh boy!
No, I heard. Wheels
Johnny and Becky sitting in the street.
Stop it! I once gave
I
a
heard-
girl a Valentine's Day present, and she saw it, guessed it was from me, and went ugh, and threw it across the room.
Oh no!
I once wrote a love letter to a boy I fancied. The only thing, and I wrote it like I signed it off saying like your secret admirer, because I'd obviously seen that on TV. But the stupid thing about it was I had this like yellow and white striped paper that no one else in my class had, so it was very obvious.
You've got to give him the nice stuff. I once wrote a letter to somebody in my class telling him I hated him and I wanted to fight him, and I wrote it on really nice paper with like a picture of a killer whale jumping out the ocean. It's like, here's some lovely paper. I hate you. Let's fight.
You see what that is? A killer whale.
Yes, it was a threat. So anyway, thanks so much for joining us on this slightly bizarre stream, which had a
Aren't
bit
they
of
all?
a hiccup at the beginning, but we got
Sorry.
there. It's not your fault.
No, you're right. It was entirely Johnny's fault.
It was my fault, apparently. Congratulations, Lolies. You have begun on your journey toward painting miniatures. Long may it continue. But alas, now we must go. But there's so much more stuff on Dicebreaker for you to watch and tell your friends about, because you know we're still growing and all that. So yeah, do tell your friends, do like, subscribe, ring the bell icon so you get notifications. Have a lovely evening. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. Talk amongst yourselves, because I just
Cheers.
realised someone's got to go out there and change
Yeah, I want to finish
the
this
stream
watch,
to the.
so
Yeah,
I'm just
fair
gonna-
enough. I mean, we could just go. We could go to the pub and just like leave the stream running with Wheels, just paint his little night on, man. But oh god, I just realised that the creepy doll that I hate is staring through the window.
That was definitely an
So yeah, thanks again to everybody.
Thanks
I
for
should have started
watching.
this intro sort of on the way. I should have started
To
writing.
be fair,
it
you didn't
while
know that
walking
you were
on the way.
supposed to be on the way at the time.
I mean, whoever knows anything, really?
I'll keep talking.
Yeah, please do. I'm
Press the bell
floundering.
button to get notifications.
Do it
Instagram,
now.
www.instagram/Twitter/
HTTPS.
Dicebreaker, and also Facebook and YouTube.com.
Is this all one URL?
Yeah, it's where you can find everything together. It's really
Wow.
handy.
It's a new social networking experience. Thanks very much for watching, and have a lovely day.
Goodbye forever. Bye.